everyone! For those of you who have been onto my website, unburythatbadass.com, you'll see on my About Me page that I wrote, I believe what my mom has said, it is a small pepper that's spicy. And some of you have asked me where that came from, and so I thought for today's vlog I would talk about that. I grew up in Pennsylvania and I went to Penn State for college, so I never really went far from home. So going to Berkeley, California for law school was a really big deal for me and my family because it was really far. I was so excited, but also a little nervous. And my mom could sense that, and I could tell that she had a lot on her mind that she wanted to tell me. But she was really quiet the week leading up to me going to Berkeley, and I thought it was a little weird, but I didn't really think much of it. So we go to California, and the whole time I'm wondering, gosh, what is my mom trying to tell me that's so important? And before long, I am back at the airport with them so that they can go back to Philadelphia. And my mom then at that moment looks at me and she grabs me by the shoulders and she looks me in the eye. And I think, this is it. I'm trying to hold back tears. And now she's gonna say something so sentimental that's gonna make me cry. She grabs my shoulders and she goes, Pora, which is my Korean name. 작은 고추가 맵다. That translates to, it's a small pepper that's spicy. Really? Like, that's the advice. That is the last thing you're gonna say to me. I was so floored and also a little annoyed because I'm like, Mom, yeah, I know I'm small. Why are you pointing that out again? 10 years later, that is literally the only piece of advice that I remember. I mean, my mom gives me tons of advice all the time about like how to find a man and why don't you have babies yet, which I kind of ignore, sorry Mom. But that is the piece of advice that has really resonated with me. Just living life as not just a petite woman, but realizing that people are constantly underestimating you, regardless of your size or your looks or where you come from or where you went to school. And I just think of that phrase. It's a small pepper that's spicy. It's the people that you have no idea what they're made of that really pack a punch when you least expect it. I know that we all have something that we feel is holding us back. And that something may just all be in our head. But whatever it is, whatever is your smallness, it is a small pepper that's spicy.